Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. Alright, so sorry about yesterday's video. I started recording the intro and had a really bad instance of heartburn suddenly come over. Oh no, I know you're not here to listen to me struggle through real life or whatever, so I'm not going to dwell on it, but that happened, and I was thinking to myself, okay, we are just going to have to push it back a day because I cannot record through that. I don't really know what's going on either, just kind of random stuff that happened. Although I think I have a guess. My SO sometimes likes to get me chocolates late at night because not like go out and get, but like go to the kitchen and get it because sometimes we're having like crappy days of work and those things kind of help. I think late night chocolate, bad idea. We're just going to go out on a limb, bad idea on that one. So I'm thinking I'm just not going to do that anymore. Anyway, that's not what I wanted my intro to be, but here I am. I did want to justify and explain that a little bit. So we're just pushing it all back a day for the week. No worries. But the real thing I wanted to talk about is I vaguely mentioned this in a recent video and I got some interested comments on it. There's a game that's coming out soon that I'm really interested in, and it's completely off the wall for the channel. And I just wanted to case some feedback on it. Basically, is this something anyone would be interested in even watching? Because I want to play it no matter what, and it's just a question of, is it even an appropriate game to record, or is it an appropriate game for the channel? I don't know. The game is called Stray. It is a game where you play as a cute little cat and get to go experience the world of a city with some interesting story, presumably, and you are a cat. Your whole thing is that you just play as an animal. And yeah, I'm pretty sure during parts of it you get like a little cute backpack and some other things. Anyway, I'm really interested in it, and it's like an Annapurna game. I'm not sure if any of you play those, but my SO loves them. And the idea behind them are it's very story intense and also usually quite quirky. It's got a lot like strange angles to it. That doesn't sound like that helps the description much, but you have to understand it's high concept is probably the better way of describing it. High concept, in-depth story. So I really don't know what to expect because I don't play these games. I just see her playing them and she greatly enjoys them. So anyway, I'd be interested in your thoughts. Look at the game on Steam if you're curious about what it is. If you think that's something you'd want to see, let me know. If I get enough comments that people would be interested in watching me play it, I might record those. Otherwise, I might just play it on my own. No worries. Anyway, that is about as much as I'm going to say here. I am recording this at a cool casual 1 p.m. right now. The truth is, I think I just need to set aside time on weekends to do this because it's tough. Those nighttime recordings, sometimes, I don't know, random health things come up and I don't have the ability to do it. So let's just not fall behind and record some of Monster Train on the weekend during the days. Anyway, we are going to be one day back on the series this week, so you're going to be seeing this on Sunday. And currently I'm on a 118 win streak. Right, it was a Tethys run. We had a really big, quick multi-strike called Kalia. We had two of them. There was a Railhammer, Steelworker, and Fusion. Tethys eventually just went away. I do think there was a YouTube comment that I think I agree with, and this is I don't know, a mistake. I mean, we won, but an improvement I would have made if I had been a little more awake when recording it. There was an opportunity to self-infuse a fledgling imp there that I skipped. And I really think that that was the obvious choice. I should have just done that because that scales me much faster. But yeah. The main concern about that deck was having so few imps that scale me that I was relying very heavily on good draw orders. If I had planned correctly, I think having two of the important imps plus the two sweepers was correct because then you have better draw chances. So that's just like an improvement that could have been made that I was just kind of blitzing a little bit on. But we didn't get punished, fortunately. So now we move on to Penumbra. Okay, I'm not really worried about it. I think it'll be fine. So yeah, that's all I've got for you. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's start the run. As I make sure you can hear me, behold the power of my YouTube recording studio. Yes, let's go. Studio. It's not a studio. Honestly, it's my room. Oh, bud, here we go. Always getting it. At least it's not dregs, I suppose. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. I don't want to say tired. I slept pretty okay, actually, surprisingly. And it's the afternoon, so a little bit of an odd choice for me to record, but all good. Having a good day so far, and got some D&D later tonight. Love to see it. Going back to the Lost Mine of Phandelver. I think we're winding down. We just hit level 4, so it's pretty cool. My character is a fiend warlock drow who is just having a time of it because I mean, I'm playing a character that has a split, not like a split personality, but a secondary disguise, like a really good disguise. So I pretend that I'm not a drow because I don't want the cities to hate me, because I'm a drow in the Forgotten Realms. But I really enjoy having extra spells from the drow on a warlock that otherwise is not getting enough short rests. In truth, I actually think this was a terrible class to pick for this campaign. We're getting way more, we're basically able to go kind of Nova on every combat because we're just getting long rests all the time. I'm not getting short rests, so I'm just kind of weaker than everyone else, and it feels a little bad, but it's fine. It's fine, because the truth is I think most of the other players aren't that good, and that's okay. We're having fun. Anyway, Monster Train, let's do it. Today we are default Umbra Exile. What clan is this? Melting? I looked at this and thought it was Stygian for a moment. It's obviously Melting. It's got the little swish, the candle flame. Anyway, I'm doing great. It's Pushback Talos, Spell Shield Fell, and Sap Seraph with Mind Collapse and Tombed Explosive Crucible Extension. Our starting cards are not great in terms of what we're doing. I mean, morsels are fine, and reforms can sometimes do some cool things, like, you know, Reform Architect, for instance, is cute. Having a ping is great. Mind Collapse is excellent here. Entombed Explosive is strong, heavy clearing. Love that. And Crucible Extension is okay. It's fine. I honestly, I mean, Space Prism is a better card by a lot. You almost never need refreshing +1 space on the floor. And the fact that it's 2 Ember instead of 1 makes this a really difficult sell. But it's something. You might still put this on an intrinsic just to have a space relic, basically. But I don't know. It's fine. Let's see what we get. Okay. Temples on 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't kill me. Okay, good. 7. We have another one later on. Dupes on 8 with magic. Fine. No removal there. Let's see. Steel shop's opposite that. We do have a steel shop on 6. It's not a great one. It's a good magic shop otherwise. Dupe on 5 with money and health. That's unfortunate, but maybe we have to. It's a good steel shop, though. I'd really like to use this one if I can. Steel shop plus removal plus cavern. We then have another steel shop on 4. Not great. We do have a remnant banner opposite that. It's fine, I suppose. Dupe on 3 with health. It's kind of nasty no generation. Just not a lot of good setups, right? You're looking for good steel shops, good dupes, things like that. We're not seeing it here. Basically, to get a steel shop or a dupe at some point in this run, we're going to have to sacrifice the other nodes, which is a little bit concerning. Probably the best steel shop to hit is 5. I think it's the strongest node for our entire run right now. So we'll plan around that. Hopefully I don't need the dupe on 5, otherwise I'll have to skip it. But okay, we do have an Umbra banner with the steel shop on ring 2. A little concerning. I'd rather go the remnant side here. We're at the whims of good banner hits, is one of the concerns I'll say. Yeah, I'm going to take Chain of Gems, my starter for sure, instead of Cleansing Water. Cleansing Water is good, but Chain of Gems is potentially a critical component of an Umbra morsel line, so we'll take it. Just snag that real fast. Architect for sure. I can assemble a stronger floor this way. Yep, and also I can do cheeky stuff with the primitive molds, right? And grab money because I like money early on. Let's see, spikes. Oh, it's Guardians of Light. That's tough. I really want to take this cash, but it's bad. The reason is entombed explosives are not online here because the apprentices kill them, get damage shield, and then take the 50 and essentially negate them fully. This makes this combat actually quite difficult. Let's not snag the spikes. I do see this potentially going to Pyre here, depending on draw. Now, I am going to accept the Ember Drain here to get the damage shield into a better unit, aka Penumbra. Then I will play Shade Splitters. Yep, no questions. I get the Ember back anyway. Let's put the Train Steward on the same floor. Good. Overstacking already. Give me a Mind Collapse. Thank you. Okay. Not much I can really do here. I do want the cash here. I think it is important. Obviously, I can't really do anything with the primitive molds here. No worries. Yeah, good. We get the other Mind Collapse. Now, there's not much I can really do. I can stop this damage. I'm doing 33 here, so if I play this at 3 Ember, we're okay. Here's the deal. I'm going to put the Entombed Explosive downstairs so it hits the boss. I think that's good. And then I'm going to stop. It's wrong to do this. I'm going to eat 5 damage if I do this. Yeah, it's correct to pop the Foot Soldier, right? I'm basically trading 3 now for 5 later. Yes, there's no world I can do 40. Right, I'm not going to be able to kill this front apprentice no matter what. Obviously, I might be able to get with like an offensive Shade Splitter. I can put a Train Steward down, and then that with, I don't know. Actually, no, that doesn't even work. It was me at 38. Yeah, we popped this guy, for sure. We chilled. I accept a sad 3. I was expecting damage here. Big reasons why I didn't take spikes on this. Again, I think I take this 3, right? I can never get to 40 up top. So we play the Entombed Explosive then, and then we put a Train Steward middle, or bottom, does another 10. We just play out these units, I think. Yeah. Shame. Again, though, I could have taken this money for, like, what is it, 6 more damage? The bigger concern would have actually been, though, I would have almost certainly lost this back Train Steward. It would have looked a lot worse. I'm just going to take the Train Steward up top here. Yeah, he's the only one in my deck, and I want to put him in front. So we're just going to do this. And then I'll take a morsel downstairs. Sure, it does 6. Why not? We're going to beat this guy. I'm not worried. We hit twice. We're fine. Cool, we did it. Good job. 6 is fine. I could have potentially taken that money. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. Shame, no Immortal Trade, no Perils, no Space Prism. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't love that. I think we do snag a morsel choice here. Simply because I think I do go to the Umbra banner. I have a valuable Endless target right now. I could self-infuse it and make a couple of them as heavy answers. Then I just have to somehow not lose Relentless. And that usually, if I'm forced to go an Umbra line, will be morsels. I think I'm going to go Packed Morsels here, because if it's Alloyed Construct, I want the extra oomph. Antumbra Assault, bad into pushback Talos with the 5 armor. Making of a Morsel is pretty good. I'll give you that. It's pretty good. I could honestly see Making of a Morsel here. Packed Morsels is nice for the burst. I like that a lot, but I think I'm going to take Packed Morsels. You could make a strong argument for Making of a Morsel here, but I think it's Packed Morsels. There's a reason for this. If I don't end up on an Umbra line, Packed Morsels bursting out a lot of decent morsels and then going away is better for my deck than a random Making of a Morsel that doesn't really support me at all. So, yeah, we do that. Draft or Molten Encasement. I think it's gotta be Molten Encasement. As much as I want this draft right now, Molten Encasement is huge here. Yeah. Cool. We're definitely going left. I want to see if I can hit an Endless. Maybe a banner unit doesn't suck. Let's see. Endless in the shop with a Burnout 1. Love to see it. Wow. Shadow Eater Morsel Master. I have to take something, so I'm going to snag Morsel Master, I suppose. Yeah, it's definitely not Shadow Eater here. He's not terrible, and you could potentially do something like Paraffin Enforcer plus Shadow Eater, but I'm not seeing it with what we're starting on, right? I'm not seeing it here. I'm thinking I'm going to be replaying a Tomb a lot, so we're going to take the Morsel Master. Yeah, it's something. Temple says plus 30 or an intrinsic. Man, it's like, if this were a space prison, this intrinsic space prison would be killer right now. As it stands, though, intrinsic Crucible extension is far less impressive. And I also have Architect, so I don't think it's going to be that. We are absolutely going to burn out one Immortal Stone, one of these. The question is just, is it self-infused explosive, or is it the stealth tomb that I have? I should honestly consider doing an infusion right now as well. It's gotta be stealth, right? It's gotta be stealth. Like, no matter what, stealth is gonna be an important part of this. I might put the explosive into it. I actually think I do, right? I think so. I think so. Yep. I think I do it right now. I don't see a reason not to. Especially since I have the right upgrades. Yeah, so let's take the Molten Encasement Endless here. We're going to take the Burnout 1 for sure. I'm going to then immediately infuse off this. I guess I don't need to. Well, the question is, am I going to use this infusion on the next floor? Probably not. Probably not. If I don't do this infusion now, then I should have put the Endless into the explosive since it's better for Ring 2. I think I do this infusion now. I don't really see a reason to wait because I'm never gonna want self-infused encasement, right? This is not chased. I'm not worried about that. But also, I value the damage here a lot. So we're gonna take it. Yeah, this is strong. Now, the question, of course, being, do I intrinsic this Crucible extension? I don't think so. This is tough, right? I'm not taking a plus 30 here. We're only doing a 100 shard run, so I'm not going crazy. We're going to move on. 35 into Ring 2 is already pretty disrespectful. I'm going to take the unit trial. As long as I hit... Oh. Yeah, sweet. We just hit. Cool. Incoming Penumbra, Morsel Master, explosive downstairs. We just do these 50s here. Now, I do have to be careful with Chain of Gems, of course. So, remember, I gave them armor. So we're going to do Shade Splitter. I'm going to take the Magma Morsel upstairs. I'm then going to Mind Collapse the Collector for more money. We get a kill with the Molten Encasement, and I can put a Train Steward middle to do 5s. Good. Killing that big guy, very strong. Packed Morsels, good. I stick it in front upstairs. Incredible. I then lay the tomb. He kills that front dude with the 50 plus the 5. I may as well take the Crucible extension upstairs. I don't really see a reason not to. I guess I could kill this guy, but it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't really matter all that much. Might as well. I don't know. Fine. Fair. Fair enough. No worries. We're going to be A-okay. Play the Morsel upstairs. The tomb downstairs. We could put in a Train Steward, get some 50s. No problem. Don't really care that this healer goes to the pyre. He does nothing. Cool. We do Shade Splitters. I'm basically soaking up the... What is it called? Nice, I got the morsel back, cool. I'm basically soaking up the stealth on other floors that I can apply the entombed explosive value to. So it worked out pretty well. Imagine how much harder this would have been if I had not had the endless here, right? Yeah, true. True enough. Hey, we take these excavator huge, and we put the stealth friend down and he lives, no problem. Cool, fun. Got him. Alright, good. We get the trial. Hopefully we see a good unit here. Prismal Dust. Redundant with the stealth. I don't think I'm going to need that. Ember Cache. That's fine, but I don't think that's going to provide me a ton of value. Making of a morsel, almost certainly, I think. I do potentially see myself going some kind of morsel line, so yeah, okay. Wicklash is really good. Draft, huh? Draft. What are my banners coming up, huh? Another Umbra banner? Yeah, I saw this in my future, right? I don't see the Hellvent being the pick here, although I could just dupe the Tomb, which is not a bad call. Draft is potentially really nice, but Wicklash is potentially a holdover damage solution that does something. I'm going to snag Wicklash. I think this opens up a few things. Cool, I should have taken Draft for Paraffin Enforcer, but, you know, you can't guess it, right? You could preempt that, but I think this is going to be superior. We're going to take the Paraffin Enforcer here. Good, I'll take it. I'm going to go left because holdover could be valuable. Really? What would I dupe, though? No, I don't dupe here. I go left. There could be a cool holdover. It's fine. Double stack, it's not it. What's in the banner? Alloy Construct. So, hard pivot, right? Take the Alloy Construct here. Check this. We're going to -1 from the shop into Wicklash. Actually, look over here. Is this a spell chain, perhaps? It's not a spell chain. Shame, but that's okay. I'm always going to -1 the Wicklash anyway. Now, there's no double stack for me. I'm going to re-roll this. Holdover. Okay. Holdover on the Wicklash, and... Oh, I haven't done this in a long time. I can get away with this. Holdover Wicklash, Paraffin Enforcer into Alloyed Construct, potentially. I don't need to. We have a line. I'm going to need to cut Morsel Master pretty quickly here. This is a functional line. I have the morsel protection in the form of stealth plus chain of gems. As long as the construct has morsels, the scaling is outrageous because Paraffin Enforcer. We don't want to go too hard. So by the holdover, for sure I want this. Depending on if we see multi-strikes or what the lineup is. So there's a lot of concern here. Basically, this is a finicky line that requires very specific deck management, which makes it very difficult to run. You can do Paraffin Enforcer infused into Alloy Construct here, which is slow on the fuel uptake, very fast ramping though. All it needs to do is hit and it's just going to pound out damage. We do have an important element of this in the form of click this stupid holdover. For sure I'm taking that. So this holdover on Wicklash is important because it keeps the Alloyed Construct from burning out. The other side of this is I need morsels badly to get enough fuel for Relentless and things like that. So normally you do this by self-infusing the Alloy Construct, right? Right. It's true. I could, depending on how this run goes, still do that. Self-infuse the construct, and then... Well, I don't get to do that for a while, huh? No, I don't. I have to dupe on 5 if I'm going to do that. It's tough. Maybe I see a construct from Ring 4. right? I guess it would have to be Talos. Tough. Okay, so that's suboptimal, really. Let's put a -1 in Crucible extension so I don't feel like removing it. It's finicky. I don't love it. I don't love our odds if I go self-infused construct here. Because you could scale it up, right? You get the morsel benefit. You get some damage from the tomb. It's a little slow, but you rely heavily on Wicklashes. You maybe make a second one of those, then you're just playing 2 of them every turn. And then you don't care about the burnout. The one nice thing about Paraffin Enforcer, however, is that the rage gen is very fast. If I don't do this now... Well, if I do the infusion now or not, it doesn't matter for the caverns. So let's see what the cavern is first. Make something small. Oh, well, hard pivot. Thanks, Hef. Hef's consolation into Paraffin Enforcer is disgusting. Yep. Yeah, that's really good, actually. Now, then I try to self-infuse the Enforcer, and that is considerably stronger. Yeah, actually. Tiny Enforcer, sure. That's good. Hard pivot. So now I don't even want the construct anymore. I just make more of these because that's essentially multi-strike by making them small. And then I use the Wicklash and other things to... Yeah, okay. This is going to look really weird in a Talos. I basically just took a whole bunch of stuff, and most of it's not relevant. Like, my deck would be considerably stronger right now if I just didn't have Morsel Master and Alloy Construct. But it's fine. We're going to do Penumbra, Making of a Morsel down, Tiny Enforcer. This is pushback, but fortunately we have Mind Collapse value. I can play Entombed Explosive because the Burnout 1 is still fine here, yeah? Excellent. And I may as well put down the Morsel Master here. There's no real reason not to. Cool. Honestly, great. Neat. We're clearing the floor. I packed morsels for sure here. I think in an ideal world, I put morsels up top. Yes. I may as well give him damage on the floor. No reason not to. We put the tomb down. This kills front. I then put the other tomb down. It kills... Wait. 2-5. Kills this. Oh, duh. It applies stealth. I got all confused for a second. That is a mistake. Right. I understand what's happening. Well, there's a tomb there. Fine. Sure. We're gonna be okay. It's fine because we still have enough damage to pummel the top floor, but yeah. We're gonna Wicklash into Paraffin Enforcer for sure. We primitive mold back a morsel. Cool. I then wish to Entombed Explosive middle. I think killing that front dude matters. Yes. Cool. This will be good. Now we'll definitely have the strength to kill upstairs. Not concerned about it. Just make sure you burn out the right unit. I need to put in the Entombed Explosive upstairs this turn. Important. I pop the back unit on middle. Important. I suppose I play a Shade Splitter and a Reform. Get it, buddy? Question mark? Sure. Fine. We should clear top floor, I believe. Man, imagine how much better this run is if I take Draft. Well, I don't know. This run is actually much worse if I take draft because I don't have Wicklash. Kind of a weird situation to be in, all things considered. Just being perfectly honest about it. I'll take the morsels here. They're good. I will blow up. I mean, I may as well get the stacks of stealth upstairs, yeah? Yeah. I don't see a reason not to. The Burnout is really good here, though. The Burnout extension. Big fan of that. Damage shield is your friend. We still just keep stacking it upstairs. No reason not to. Here's a morsel. Sure, friend. We do like 5 damage. I think it's a 10 damage swing. Yeah. Cool. We win. Neat. Thank you, Wicklash. Very cool. I'm looking for Burnout cards. Wow, they made this real tough on me. Wax and Spike is kind of like a perfect card here for a lot of reasons. It's 4 Burnout to the whole floor. I'm creating a super Paraffin Enforcer floor here for sure. Meanwhile, Umbra Stone, also just really good, right? If I have one strong unit, you probably could have gone Alloyed Construct Self-Infused line, but with the tiny stone, I think the pivot is really smart. I'm going to take Wax and Spike. We're going in on Burnout here. Oh man, Paraffin Enforcer on the unit draft. Huge. Huge. What a good hit. We snap click that. Incredible. I don't need space. I don't need any of this nonsense. We can take draw. We're going to take draw. I think we're going to quickly run into problems with Ember with replaying this tomb all the time. This floor looks extremely compelling though. Like really strong. I just need to cut some of this nasty stuff away. I don't need the Remnant banner anymore. I'm going to go to this Merchant of Steel. There's money here. Well, it's only taking me to 150. I don't really get a chance to do much here, right? This could just be dead to me. The removals are better. Yeah, I don't have enough cash for this to actually matter. We go to the right. Yep. Shade Lamp is excellent. It eats the chain of gems. I'm going to be removing Alloyed Construct and Morsel Master right here for the record. So, is Shade Lamp actually good? Probably, right? Probably. I think it has to be. Yeah, it has to be. We're going to do the infusion right now. I think this just matters too much. Paraffin Enforcer into Paraffin Enforcer. This is good because it lodges the Burnout starting. I have the Reforms in case they perish too, so this is going to be strong. And then I'm going to remove Alloyed Construct and Morsel Master here. Good. We're hard pivoting. I guess I'll look at the Remnant banner. Oh, wow. Lady of the Reformed on the top here? Huh. Truth is, she's really good too. Because that helps with burnout problems with my superfloor. You know what? Sure. Wow, I don't think I was expecting that, but we'll take it. Architect 2, yes please, I need bigger floor. All right, good. 60 shards right now is potentially concerning, but I think we're actually really strong. Not even going to humor any of the other things in that shop, that temple. Armor trial? This is a low damage combat. I have an entombed explosive that blasts. I think I take some damage from this, but I'm okay with it. It's a good turn 1, by the way. Just saying it like it is. I do value my Ember here because of the Absolver, so we're going to do Magma Morsel first. We give up the Chain of Gems, but it's okay. I'm going to play Lady in front. Yep. Looks good. Okay. Good, in fact. Damage shield coming in not good, but I'm thinking here I'm going to play Paraffin Enforcer, friend, right? I need let's see. 1 ember gets me 2 embers, so I technically have 4 to work with. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So I will save, again, because of curses, I'm going to save the... what's it called? Chain of gems. So we do 1... I really hate these morsel jewelers, yeah? I actually want her to get hit. We're going to be okay thanks to the waxen spike, though. So... alright. It's interesting. I'm slowing down on the navigation here because it's making... I'm thinking a lot about the end game and how we clean this up. Stealth is contradictory now that I have the Lady of the Reformed, but I do need stealth so my backline doesn't just die. I think eventually we're pivoting off the Lady, but she's going to help a lot now because we don't have... like multi-strike, we don't have enough burnout extension. I probably need to duplicate that Wicklash, which... man, I really don't want to go to this dupe here. We're definitely not duplicating a... what is it called? A Paraffin Enforcer yet. I need to see Steel Shops first, maybe see some kind of an upgrade on him. He's tiny, which is kind of multi-strike, but if I also had multi-strike would be great. Yes, so let's just get the jeweler killed on another floor. I don't want the damage shield up top. We're going to take the Paraffin Enforcer here. I'm going to Mine Collapse here, which gives me more morsels. We take the Weight of Contrition out. I play both of these morsels, and then we drop in the Waxen Spike here. Perfect. And now we're okay, right? Yes, as long as the Shade Splitter's not damage shields. We're definitely getting the hell beaten out of us on this next floor, by the way. Definitely. This guy's doing 1,000,000 damage to me. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. We at least get double rage scaling on the whole floor. Maybe that helps somewhat. Wow, we're actually kind of close, huh? Wow, turns out we're actually okay. Kind of. I'm going to Magma Morsel first here. Then I'm going to Entombed Explosive. I think this actually kills him. Wow, we only take the 9, huh? Very surprising, in fact. Morsels are now getting in the way of my reforms. Shame. I take 9, though, but honestly, that's okay. We beat that big guy down, which is unreal. Unreal. I'm going to gamble the Primitive Mold here. Meh. It's not what we wanted. I can get a lot of damage in, though, which is great. So we play 1 Magma Morsel here. And then we put in the Morsel Jeweler. And he kills that front dude. Yeah. Look at that. That's good. That's good. We take 1. Awesome. Yeah, it works because the Morsel Jeweler gets rage, which was unbelievable. Cool. By the way, we finally now see... wow, I don't want to take this 30. How do I approach that? I could put a miner down and give it a plus 10. It gets 6 rage, which gives it... what? Plus 12? So 10 plus 12 is 22. He almost kills the marksman here. I could also play a miner in front or something. Or I could put the explosive down. We finally hit the Wicklash. So if I put the explosive down, we do 50. I mean, this just solves it, right? But you need to put the miner in first, I think. Yes, because I need this to perish. And that clears the whole floor. Excellent. Now we're giving up on Lady's effect in exchange for Burnout elsewhere. Let's balance it out. 555 is good. Great news. Okay. Once you have more of these dudes being the Paraffin Enforcer friends, I think we can get away with a lot here. Who's more important here? It's got to be Paraffin Enforcer, I think. Stealth is going to matter, so I'm going to play the... Doesn't really matter the order here, though. Yeah. Burnout 1. Turns out it's good. Okay, I think we get through this combat. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Great news. Cool. Cool. Good stuff. Love to see it. Alright, we take 10. I'm fine with that. We get the money, everything's good. Forever Consumed might actually be important here. Playing this at 2 Ember potentially kills something on the floor. I'm seriously considering it. I have to, I think... The dupe here is real tragic. It speeds me up a lot. A lot. Right? Oh, but I think the Merchant of Steel has to be correct, right? I need to clean up my deck a little bit. But then my only dupe is on ring 8. If I hit a multi-strike, this is going to feel a lot better. If I miss a multi-strike, we're going to be pretty tough. We're very slow. I'm only hitting enough, like, not enough times, right? Also, going forward, remember to put Paraffin Enforcer in front of Penumbra. So when I drop the spike, his rage is going into Penumbra, who swings on that same turn. I think I will take Forever Consumed. I actually think this is a good extra heavy hit of some kind. Votivary, Devourer of Death. Man, if only I had held out. Would have been much better. Sacred Wicks, potentially good. Votivary, it's never Votivary here, right? No, not a chance. Sacred Wicks? I mean, I don't think I'm doing a ton of reforming, and I already have the primitive molds. I need to just remove Train Stewards and Shade Splitters at this point. I think that's true. Yeah, I think that's super true. Okay, I'm going to skip these cards. Alright. What are we doing? This is a difficult decision. The dupe is obviously strong. It is a good mid-game solution. It's a bad end-game solution. It makes me stronger right now. Now, technically, Tiny Stone is a multi-strike, quote-unquote, in this case. Having 2 of them on the floor, hits twice. Good. Multi-strike on the right is the strongest play possible. Removals are really valuable. Caverns, also good. I'm going to go right, I'm pretty sure, because this is so strong, and I have a dupe in my path later. But you can see the arguments here. I think left is safer. I think right trades some Pyre health on ring 5. But I think we're going to be okay, because Penumbra can hit too, which I think actually matters a lot. Large Stone, no chance. Endless, no such luck. Of course, game hates us. That's fine. Removals are still valuable. The cavern still has something, hopefully. Unhinged power, potentially. Remove a card. Oh, what I actually should do is Nexus Spike. Wish you would Nexus Spike me the Waxen Spike here. That would have been good. I guess it's not going to let me do Wicklash because I don't have a secondary target for it. Man, that sucks. I think you have to purge a card here then. Which is what? What did we cut? A Shade Splitter? I mean, it's a removal, I guess. There's nothing good to Nexus Spike, unfortunately. Man, that's really unfortunate. Really bad path, actually. Split Anvil could be interesting here. Probably not. Tempered Talisman, okay, I'm gonna take Memorial Fund, it's fine. I'm gonna buy some removals on this side. I think it will do. Another kind of ancillary benefit here is I can clean up the deck a little bit, which I think helps a lot with finding important stuff. Unfortunate, but fine. I'm not investing in the lady. She's going to go away. Like, endless, fine. You know, it could have been okay. Now, hold up, though. No, there's no way we do a lower floor setup here, right? Lower floor lady with endless burnout extender. Should I keep that line open? Should I keep this line open? Maybe. Is this worth it? You see me dwelling on this. Like, we have the pieces. There's money coming up, so I could go to the Merchant of Steel and still afford something. Okay, I mean, I think we keep the line open here. And to do that, we give her the upgrades and we just let it go. Mark of Invasion is solid. I'll take it. Cool. Let's see. Good. Really good turn one. Wow. See what the Shade Splitter is that I'm burning. Really good turn one, honestly. Just great news. So I'm going to take the damage shield into the morsel. We put Penumbra down. Lady in front. Paraffin Enforcer in middle. Wicklash on something. It's going to have to be on Penumbra, I'm pretty sure, because I want the burnout to extend all the way through. Honestly, pretty decent, right? It's pretty good scaling. Oh, I missed the collector. Let's see. No, I can't chug through it. I'm thinking about it here. Yeah, it's a shame. Okay, morsels with damage shield up top. Put that in because it kills the last dude. Good. Wicklash scaling. I do want to double tomb middle. 1 kill, 1 kill. Good. Play the morsel out. I can actually put some damage in here if I do the forever consumed. We're definitely killing this mid dude. 115. What is that? We're going to be way ahead of the curve here. I could potentially put this in the bottom, but there is an upgraded shaman. I'm just going to blast this guy, right? Yeah, we're just going to just hard blast. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Cool. Whatever. Morsels. Sure. Morsels are now in my way. Which is... I should have seen it coming, right? You should have seen it coming, right? It is a shame. I would like to double tomb middle. So Chain of Gems says I need to take a Shade Splitter first. Yes. Cool. Entombed Explosive first, then the other one middle. Fine. Okay, we're okay. I am getting some money out of these morsels, actually. So letting them perish is pretty good, right? It's pretty good. That's true. In fact, it's probably just super worth it to let a bunch of morsels die constantly. I should be careful. It's not an upgraded tank, is it? No, it's not. I'm being careful about the harvests here because... well, I'm just a little bit concerned about the harvest is the way I would describe it. Let's see, what is this? 6, 15, 15. I can save all this HP by putting a morsel in front. And I don't need her burnout right now, right? It becomes 6, 15, 15. It has 2 damage shields, so it perishes on the last hit from the marksman. Which is, honestly, great. Yeah, cool. Do not take the jeweler there. We'll put in a... We'll put in a rubble morsel, sure. And I'll just play the encasement middle. Does 50, and I guess I'll just get a jeweler killed downstairs. It's fine. I'm trading a lot here if I... What's coming up? Wax and Spike, Mind Collapse. I'm getting a 4 Ember Mind Collapse, which could pop this Marksman. If I get that, I find that pretty valuable. I'm going to greed the 10 gold here. I know. Would I recommend this normally? Probably not. Probably not, but... Okay, we get them 4 Ember Mind Collapse. We're going to take it on middle. I think it's important. Good. Now, obviously, you're looking at this and going, oh no, I'm leaking 30 damage. I have solutions for this, right? I can play... What can I do here? She swings, the 95 comes in. Technically, I could put the Wicklash in the middle and we get this kill, right? Because he does 105, which... Oh, no, it doesn't work because the Clip Defender gives plus 10. Yeah, don't make this mistake, right? Yeah. All right, fine. The right choice here is just put in the Magma Morsel. Right? I could also Magma Morsel and then Wicklash it, genuinely, which is good. I could tank with the Umbra Morsel here, which I think I will do. Or I could just put in the Entombed Explosive, right? The Entombed Explosive does the 50 kills here, 71, 95, and we're good. True. How many hits does this have? Chain of Gems is 2 damage shield, so 1, 2, dead. Yeah, great. We solved it. Cool. Now we take the Wicklashes where we can get them. I will take Umbra Morsel upstairs. I'm going to burn the Shade Splitter for sure. And we're just going to play a ton of morsels downstairs because it is Stealth Boss, as I recall. Also, that is a lot of money, and I like money. Turns out money is good. Stealth will solve top floor as well. But be careful, because it burns out. This is what? It's actually interesting. If I play the Tomb, it burns out, which is another 50, so it's 162. With another death, so he's 145. So I think that actually just works, right? Ooh, that doesn't work because I'm playing the Wax and Spike up here, friend. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. So my solution then is what? Wax and Spike just kind of answers it, yeah? I think you take a Primitive Mold here, yeah? Yeah, sure. You take a Primitive Mold here. You put the Tomb in the middle. Bottom floor is looking juicy. That's 25 gold right there. Love to see it. I think I'm guaranteed to win Relentless as long as I don't throw this particular floor and take 6 damage for no reason, right? So what I should just do is... It's not enough to just Wax and Spike. It never is. So we do play the Entombed Explosive here. I think it's correct to do so, yeah? Yeah. We don't play the Wax and Spike. We're fine either way. You play the Entombed Explosive, which kills the floor. I can also put in the other Entombed Explosive here, which helps. Big Burnout energy. We're going to do Wicklash into Penumbra here. And I am just going to reform. Sure, bud. It's another unit dying, which is great. It's money. Huge money. Oh, you'll love to see it. Behold the Memorial Fund value. Cool. So anyway, I'm going to play Morsel Jeweler middle. I'm going to play another Morsel middle. I'm going to burn out the Tomb upstairs. upstairs. Play a Shade Splitter in for Ember. I guess I'll take 3 damage. We puncture through the stealth on this floor, which is incredible, right? Oh yeah, money. 120 gold just for free. Obviously, this combat is a free W. The question then becomes, what is optimal for getting units killed? Yeah, 2 deaths. Excellent news. I want money. Scale me money. Excellent. Great news. Honestly, awesome. Excavation Eruption, Ember Forge, Crucible Extension, hell no. Stealth, Resin Removal. Oh, but Fatal Melting. It's gotta be Fatal Melting, right? I mean, I think it just has to be. What am I have 1 temple coming up. I could put a +10 in piercing in that, and that would be really strong. Oh, that's tough. Resin removal is very good, though. Just generally very strong with the Sap Seraph. I think it is resin removal. Yeah, it's got to be. It's just such a strong card here. Cool. We're going to hunt the steel shop. I must find what I'm looking for. Fade's First Blade is disgusting here. Great news. Large Burnout 1? Don't think so. Multi-strike. Online. Excellent. In fact, so excellent. I also got through all 3 of those dumb Shade Splitters that I burned, so that's good. You know, we made a ton of money on that combat. Really good pickups. I'm going to purge a card here because I feel so confident after that. I'm going to burn a Shade Splitter. I just don't want to see another one of these. I think we're good. I think we've kind of pulled this out. I'm not going to take that money. I see the dupe coming up for sure. I'd like to have room for a +15 or something. Yeah, we're solid. The multi-strike hit, big value. We're going to have 2 of these dudes. Once we hit ring 8, we're cruising. The scaling is out of control. Good, great, excellent. Moving on. Cool. That changes my opinion of this combat and this run considerably. I think we still win with only the 1 hit, but the turning 2 hits into 4 hits is, it turns out, a pretty good call. I do want this floor to hit me, yes. So we're going to give the damage shield to Paraffin Enforcer, who needs to be in front. Yeah. Yes. Sure. Cool. Oh, wow, did we just kill that thing up there? Jeez. Good grief. Wicklash. Hey, we hit. Love to see it. See, the problem is I'm not even worried about it because I could just reform, right? You can just reform. We're just going to get units killed, truly, is kind of my whole jam here. I just want to farm money. So my whole turn is play units and then drop Wax and Spike here. The bonus damage doesn't matter. I just want this for the AoE Burnout 4. So, yeah, true. Just get things killed. Give me dollar bills. Yeah, truly, that's it. Money. Burnout, let's go. And now we just let every unit hit me upstairs and it'll be fine. Right, like this is cruising. And then reforms? Yeah, sure, reform is better. We want her to get hit, it's important. Yeah, seems good to me. Cool. Her getting hit is a big win for us. Our scaling is really good. We even killed the mid-floor armor statue, which is kind of wild. Her getting hit is still valuable. Let's just burn units, pretty much. Wow, that's very silly, what I'm doing here. Just kill units? I could put the miner in upstairs. It's not a bad idea. What are these burnout 1s? Sure, I'll put a burnout 1 middle. Why not? Hit the man. Do it. Do some damage. Seems good to me. Like, we're square. I'm just farming cash now, pretty much. Just get morsels killed. Cool, cool, cool. She has Endless, which also protects everything else, right? Which is very good. You're just worried about overflows. I'm going to give her an Excavator because I think it's going to help a lot. She then just kind of gets, you know, healing. Just get units killed, right? Nothing else really matters all that much. Oh no, I'm farming. We're doing 153 by 2 and I only have one of them, so we're square. What the? Oh, he eats it. Well, you know, you're right. You're right. He eats it. Fine. Not really that worried about it. She gets the lifesteal, so she'll survive this next floor. And then... yeah, we're good. Cool. It turns out we are the strong. Yeah, great. Honestly, I mean, I'm dwelling over the optimization because I want money. Every money that I get is removal. More money, more removal. And we're doing 400 of the boss here in case there was kind of a doubt to whatever we're doing. I could stack stealth now. I might keep this lady. She's actually pretty darn good, right? This obviously doesn't work on top floor Divinity, but we could play this mid floor Divinity and be fine with it because Penumbra's going to give more space even. I mean, you're not wrong, friends. Blow them up on middle. Here, have a whole bunch of units die on bottom too. I just actually don't care. Cool. You know why? Because it's money. Dollar bills. Wicklash, huge value. I should put something in the back, I suppose. Yeah, I should. I'm gonna, I guess, resin removal the boss. Why am I doing that, though? Huh? Like, why is the real question. Doesn't really matter. Just primitive mold stuff back. Yeah, truly just primitive mold stuff back where appropriate. We're okay. Like, I'm just optimizing gold now. Like, it's just make this number go up. We got another excavator here, which is huge. How much damage is she doing? 36? If I can keep her over 36, we're square. So, oh no, she's fine because she's gonna have, what is this? 26 into this man? Ah, yeah, we're chilling. We are chilling, as it were. Maybe I should actually start playing the tomb here, right? Probably. In fact, I think the stealth is worth it now. Oh. Right, lady. Well, you know what? This tomb now exists forever. I didn't really think that through, did I? It's fine. You know what? It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? The tomb kills the boss? It's fine. We're okay. Just give me random units to die. And we're gonna face tank with a morsel upstairs because I want more money. Cool. We like money. These morsels actually did some damage, which is silly. She kills the front thing? That's incredible. I would very much like... let's see, 36, 36. So it's 2 rounds is why... I don't think I can really optimize this at all to get another death, right? Like I can put a morsel in front, but yeah, now she lives. Ah, it's a shame. It's okay. We get, you know, 5 gold either way. It's fine. Cool. We win that combat. This gets much sillier, much faster. Formless child. Umbra stone is for sure the take. Hallowed Hall seems good until you realize you remove your own rage. Drawing cards? Is it draw cards? I mean, I think it is. Most of my cards suck. I think it's actually Ember. Most of my cards are bad, and it's just I want to hit the Wicklash / Wax and Spike. So I think it is just Ember, though, because then I can play the Tomb every turn and it's fine, right? Like, what am I drawing into? Some primitive molds I don't want to play? I'd like to get Emberstone down when I draw it, maybe have a higher scoring Wax and Spike. Yeah, we'll take Ember, it's fine. I think this is good. Now, I am strong. I will go to the right here because Merchant of Trinkets... Oh, there's some good hits. Combustible Wax, for sure. Double Extinguish. Removals are also here. I do get an removal, I mean not removal, but Merchant of Magic coming up. The reason I'm considering Merchant of Magic, by the way, is double stack on the Wax and Spike is good, but so is Remove Consume. I don't care about the plus damage, I'm just looking for Burnout extension to the floor. Basically, this run gets much stronger if I can drop Lady, but Lady is a good security blanket. So, what am I feeling? This is actually a tough node decision, now that I'm looking at it in more depth. It's also a long run. We're at an hour in and I'm only just past Fell because there's just so much going on and I'm optimizing money. You know what happens. We should probably move, though. What a difficult decision. There are two good hits at the Merchant of Magic. Double stack and Remove Consume. Love to see it. What would I do with a holdover? That might change my answer. Probably nothing. Honestly, I don't see a good holdover hit here. Holdover resin removal? No. Okay, so no good holdovers. That sucks. Permafrost? No, no good Permafrost either. Okay, so I think it's left, honestly. Get some HP, get the removals, clean up my deck some more. And there are a lot of good hits on this Trinket Shop. Even if I miss, I don't really care because this node generation is fine. And I have a good chance at that Magic Shop hit next floor anyway. So we're going to go left. Pyre Remains. Let's look at the Trinket Shop real quick. Winged Technology. Flicker's Liquor. Didn't need the Fell's Remorse, turns out. It's okay. It's A-okay. Temple says -2? Purge. Purge is pretty good. I'm going to 100. I'm getting 15 from the dupe on the Paraffin Enforcer next floor. So we get to cut a lot of cards here, actually. Primitive molds are better than Shade Splitters, for sure. Because if a dude burns out, I can bring him back. It's not the end of the run, whereas Shade Splitter does actually nothing other than feed me money, which is good for exactly one more combat, and that's it. So let's cut Shade Splitter and the other Shade Splitter. Sure. I'm going to reroll the Trinket Shop. I don't think any of these are good enough for me to care. Winged Technology is fun, but also I can just use the Chain of Gems if I want to. Hell's Banners. Dang, double Ember Solutions. I don't think so. I think we save. Forge says Mo Architect. More Architect, more better. I have to take a 10 here. We're going to purge another Shade Splitter and just get rid of the last one, I think. It's better than a -2 in anything, right? True. Am I doing another infusion anywhere? No, almost certainly not. We'll leave in the other tomb because, I don't know, 50 damage is fine. Plus, eventually it becomes an okay thing to hit on a reform. I think I cut the Making of a Morsel next, after the Shade Splitter, right? I don't see the value in it at this stage. Yeah, it's true. I'm going to save my cash because I could see better trinkets coming up. Yeah, fair. All right, cool. We'll move on. 85, let me make sure I'm good here. 100 exactly from Hellvent, and I have money if I want extras. Like, if there's something really good in one of these shops that I can't afford otherwise, then sure. Cool, okay. We're in a pretty comfortable spot. This is low as far as shards go. Spell Shield, I mean, that's what? Mind Collapses are low value. The Forever Consumed's pretty low value. It's Conduits. I'm fine with this. This first wave could be scary. At 85 shards, yeah, this first wave is horrifying, it turns out. The Entombed Explosive hit, pretty good. I'll put it that way. Pretty good. because he does at least some damage here. Gives me a good early reform. Yes. I could have put the damage shield up top. Probably should have. But it's okay. We're going to play the Wax and Spike here. Very strong. Yes. It does a few things. Fades first Blades online. Ooh, what a good hit. What a good hit. I wish to reform here. The question is, where does the damage shield go? Doesn't really matter. We're going to put it on mid-floor because the guy burns out anyway. Cool. This Steel Wings is now essentially gone. I should seriously consider putting Lady in the middle. I can't be right. That is no world that's right. Yeah, sorry. Obviously, I messed up there as well. I should have put the... Should have put the Ember down first with the Morsel. It's fine. Cool. All right, let's look. We're actually in okay position, right? Lady hits, kills front dude, and then mid-floor kind of goes wild. I could potentially do better if I explosive out the front guy, right? What do I get if I resin removal top floor? I'm eating dirt right now is kind of my main concern. I think if I do the 50 here, how does this play out? I can actually kill the front dude with a Forever Consumed if I decide to resin removal here, right? You resin removal, Forever Consumed at 1 kills him. That's valuable. And then I could put the 50 from the Molten Encasement into the Gilded Wing. That might actually get me to kill, right? You could... Is it better to... This is an interesting... I think there's an answer through this. Let's think. I could also put the Molten Encasement in the back and actually straight stack Rage on it. It gains how much? 12 damage from this? Right? 6 Rage gen because it hits twice. And then that puts it at, what, 17 damage? It's not a lot. I'll be perfectly honest, that's not a very large number. I definitely think we're eating some dirt here. I think it's gotta be resin removal to clear this. And, oh man, another Gilded Wing upgrade? Ugh, gross. I was hoping for some variety here. Fortunately, after this first wave, we're gonna look a lot better because we get the 2 hits here, which scales the whole floor. I would like Lady to get hit because I'm concerned about Burnout, and if they lose their Rage, we're in a bad situation. Thing about the stealth here, I think I could potentially play the stealth out, but in doing so, we potentially lose Penumbra. Well, let's see. I'm drawing 6 cards next turn, one of which has to be Entombed Explosive. I draw my whole deck, right? Wicklash? I get Wicklash to save Penumbra and I let her burn out. Okay, actually, it's fine. If I put this in front, what does it do? What's 50 into the Gilded Wings? Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking resin removal. I think you put the Antumbra Morsel down first, because I want it to take the damage shield here. Although I guess I could use it to farm cash, right? We could farm money now. May as well, right? Yeah, sure. Oh, hold up. I do want to avoid Ember Drain. Oh no, it's going to burn out anyway or get killed. It's fine. Cool. Whatever. No worries. Okay. Now I order. We resin removal. Yes. I Entombed Explosive. Yes. I Forever Consumed. Oof. Yes, I take 10, which is a significant improvement over this. Now, I then just get morsels killed here. Oof. Okay, take 10. I'm fine with that. I'm forced to draw the Wicklash, right? Oh, it's actually really good because... Yeah. It's actually really good because the Extinguish here, I'm taking another 1. Let's get the Wicklash in play, for sure. Right. We gotta be careful here because I'm teetering on losing Penumbra. Right now we stay afloat simply because of the Extinguish trigger here. If you put the Entombed Explosive in, and we're gonna primitive mold something because it gives me money. Yeah, so here's the deal. This thing eats my damage shield. I don't want it upstairs. Good. Cool. If I put the Entombed Explosive down first, order matters. It gets attacked, it dies. It hits this thing, it dies. Right? This is fine. Yeah, it changes nothing. It just gets stealth on the floor, which is cool. I then put the Wicklash into the guy that matters the most, and I think I Umbra Stone Penumbra, which saves me 1. Yeah, sure. Cool. Good. Now, I think, again, double Extinguish. We're okay, actually, right? Keep scaling Middleman. I should really put something into Penumbra. Yeah, I'm gonna actually put something into Penumbra. And then... Let's see... 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put the Stealth Tune down. Same thing applies. Right? Yeah, good. And then we get units killed here. Because it turns out I like money. Sure. Okay. We've actually stabilized here, which is extremely surprising. Right? Yeah, we're not getting hit on this turn, which is okay. I will keep Penumbra afloat, I think. We're going to lose the lady, but she's not the important one here. It's all about Middleman here, for sure. Lady Entombed Friend. And then just get morsels killed, I think. If she burns out at the end of the next turn, which is actually perfect, because then she gets replayed without stealth and she extends Burnout on the floor. Yeah, cool. Let's just get morsels killed for purposes of money, right? Cool, yeah, okay. Money. Money. Love dollar bills. She burns out. It's perfect. Money. Money. I do wish to burn out the tomb upstairs. It's good. Primitive mold. Primitive mold. Give me money. Incredible. I may as well play the resin removal. Let's go. Let's go. Money. All right, we're fine already. Yeah, I think I can do better. First, I can do better by just putting Entombed Explosive down. Cool. Then I can play Lady behind. Wow. I guess I was expecting her to die. But this floor scales very fast, right? Check these numbers out. Just rage, rage, rage. It's good. Cool. I'll take it. 540, got the cash. Took 10. Excellent. Gem Trove, cannibalize. Another Ember Forge. Nope. Intent on Death is awesome. It's just stealth on demand, kind of. Is it really that good? I don't know. I could take the Fatal Melting here, finally. I see it again. The thing is now I don't have a chance for a 10 in piercing, right? So with a 10 in piercing, it's like, okay, well, That would have been much better. But now I'm like, okay, well, I don't really care that much. Votivary is just cash that I don't care about. 1,000 gold. Feels good. Maybe I see a golden vault here. That feels pretty decent. Intent on Death is okay. It is just stealth on demand, I suppose. It creates problems with the lady, I guess. I should probably grab it. It's a good card. And I don't have very many good cards in my deck right now. My deck is basically Paraffin Enforcer and then also Primitive Molds and some other garbage. So I'm not really sure. Let's see what the Magic Shop has. Double stack. I think I will almost certainly do that. Merchant of Trinkets says Fossilized Fangs. No. Precious Plating. I don't care. It's not bad, but I don't care. Yikes. Refracting Lens is... how much? 1, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 20 Ember. It's 40. I mean, it's basically the same as... it's literally the same as the Precious Plating. The dupe has got to be on Paraffin Enforcer. Don't forget. Scaling. -1s into random cards are good. Should put a 10 magic power into like a Mind Collapse. It's a strong choice. Double stack. I mean, I will double stack the Wax and Spike here, yeah. Yep. You're not going to put the -1 in it, because I would still remove Consume this thing, yeah. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. Yeah, sure. Resin Removal is a good card. Make it free. Reroll this. Yeah, Permafrost. Don't think so. Don't think so. Another 10? Yeah, I'll put it in the other Mind Collapse. Sure. Make these valuable at zeros. Make them actually kill something otherwise. And then I think it's just going to be a bunch of removals, right? I mean, I guess I'll make Umberstone. I don't care about the Wax and Spike. No, I'll make Umberstone cheaper. Yeah, this is unfortunate. No real value from the Merchant of Trinkets here. Hammer Chestplates is... I mean, I guess, right? It is decent. Gives me an extra round into the Divinity in the worst case with Paraffin Enforcers. I mean, okay. Fine. Refracting Lens is probably fine. Then I take a removal here on the card that generates morsels. Where are you? Making of a morsel needs to go away. Yeah. I think so. Okay. Lady's fine. I think a -1. There's no reason not to. May as well make Umberstone more playable. I think so. Yeah, sure. Permafrost. I mean, this is a great example of, I don't know, just Permafrost something. Maybe you Permafrost the Resin Removal, so you always have it on the right turn. It's probably better. Yeah? I could... what? 220? No. No, I guess I'm going to buy this Permafrost, in fact. And the best card for it is Resin Removal, because you never know when you're going to need this. I'm just going to drop this Wax and Spike as soon as I see it, pretty much, as long as my units are in play. And if they're not, then I have Lady to compensate. Sure. Okay, I mean, fine. Very bad Ring 8, but it's okay. 100 out of 100. We have enough power up here. We'll move on. We beat Seraph for sure. Yeah. This is a surprisingly difficult run to optimize, but also, just think about this. I optimized the hell out of this Memorial Fund too, which has turned out to be very strong. A Refracting Lens, let's go. I'm going to take Damage Shield into Paraffin Enforcer here, because he's going to be the one in front. Good. Lady. And Umbra, I will put the Excavator in, and I'm going to put a Magma Morsel middle to bait Seraph. Yeah? Yeah. Good. Cool. I do want the Morsel Excavator upstairs. Yep. We put in other Paraffin Friend. I'm going to put Wicklash into Penumbra so he gets scaling. And I'm going to put Trample into the front friend. Yep. get units killed on lower floors. Mid floor is potentially the scariest one. So I'm going to do the 30 to him. Cool. Yeah, honestly good. He comes upstairs. Scary. But fine. Potentially a lot of value from this resin removal right now, but I don't think I need to. I'm going to drop Excavator here for sure, because Excavator is lifesteal in the lady, which I appreciate. Let's see, we get a... We still should just scale, right? So work on making the mid-floor softer. What's in here? Double morsels that I don't really care about. I will play this resin removal before I draw around again. Let's see, I may as well take the Burnout friend here, yeah? It does a good amount of damage, it turns out. Awesome. Let's see, I could actually do a number on enemies here, but... How much is this? 45? 55? I'm gonna kill this dude. Yeah? I think that's correct. It's what? 10, 15, 15, 15? Here, sure, armor, I don't care. Why am I farming gold? Not really farming gold, I don't think, but... I mean, I still should play them out. Now this turn is almost certainly my resin removal turn. Alright, here's the deal. Now we drop Tomb in play. Good. Because he dies. And this matters for a lot of reasons. I do wish to resin removal on this turn, because I think this is going to be a valuable one. I redraw now. Good. And then we drop the Wax and Spike here for as much value as we can get, which is 8 burnout, which is pretty solid. And you actually get 12 damage. Unbelievable. I may as well take the Crucible extension and then just boost this thing, yeah? Yeah, good. Honestly, solid. Now he comes back upstairs. We should crush damage now. Oh yeah. And immediately we redraw the resin removal, which is great news. So... cool. In fact, I think we're in a really good position to win from here. With this much burnout, I can just stack stealth, and the run is free. Right? I'm not crazy? No, I'm not. Look at this. The lady punches the front dude. Doesn't really matter what I do. Sure, bud. I know I could have Mind Cut left forever consumed, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're good. Beat him up. Take their lunch money. He's gonna not come upstairs anymore, but it's honestly, it's okay. It's simple now. Now we are in the golden state of this run, which is just get units killed, move on. Cool, we've done it. Good. One more time up top, buddy. How you feeling, Seraph? How you feeling? Not great, probably? Probably. Here, I'll take the resin removal again. Good. Great. Awesome. Cool. I don't care about money, because money does nothing for me at this point, so I'm just blasting the boss. He's already down at 1,000. It's over. Let's see. We do Molten Encasement. I will... Intent on Death him. Cool. He burns out now. Just get some units killed. Sure, why not? Whatever. I could be playing those upstairs, but I also just don't care. It just super does not matter. That double stack really does a number on this run. Yeah. Oh no, armor. Oh no, armor. Whatever, put the morsels upstairs, fine. It's fine. Oh, I've given 30 armor to the floor. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna send it. Get sent, buddy. Sure, here's some more. Why not? Seems good. Cool. Woof. Not even that hard of a run. Well, I'm underselling it. I think navigating here correctly and not throwing at some point is potentially difficult. This run is not free. Like, this run is not free. You see the pieces you need to win, but I would not describe this as a free run of Monster Train, the video game. Yeah, I just don't see that. We just keep putting Paraffin Enforcer friends down, I think. It's good. Yeah, honestly, it's good, right? I do think it is time for resin removal here. Yeah. Sure. I'll redraw it in time for anything I care about. The nice thing about this, we have a lot of turns to kind of get the scaling moving. Cool, this is a good one now. Sadly, still haven't seen my stealth dude, but I can drop this sick wax and spike, which is cool. So I'm going to do that, for sure. I'm going to play the explosive mid-floor here. Yep, we're going to stealth the front friend. I mean, not stealth, but whiplash the front friend here. Yes. I'm going to definitely wax and spike here. Yes. I can also ping something here. For morsels I don't care about, of course. They all die, it's fine. The real reason I care about this is because now I can pop the front dude downstairs, which I value. Cool, we get a lot of scaling. I need the stealth friend. I'm not guaranteed to see him. No, I'm not guaranteed to see him, but we do actually get him, which is very powerful. Because this floor actually is still okay, but it's teetering, right? It's teetering. This looks a lot better once you drop in Molten Encasement, though, right? He has a few hits, but it's good. He perishes. The 7 only comes in from Spikes and Extinguish, I believe. That's an extra casual 800 damage being done. Let's see. I don't want to feed armor there. Do some damage downstairs. Sure. Honestly, stealth doing tons of work here. Spike's potentially a concern. Not really, but potentially. Scaling. Scaling. We should keep the stealth moving, for sure, even if it does cost me some. I can even put these morsels in, right? Like they're actually fine. That's pretty cool, huh? Oh no, hey, we got it. Let's get them. Cool, good. Honestly, great news. In fact, I'm feeling pretty good about this run. We've gotten through all the scary dudes. We even get 61 health back on our 9 health lady, which is great. Excellent. Resin removal is being saved for this floor on bottom, almost. So, I mean, I can just drop it now, right? Can even kill the spikes, dude. Sweet. In fact, we're so good at the video game. I'll leave in that morsel, huh? Sure, why not? Cool. Yeah, the trample is what got him, but it's okay. I don't need the lifesteal for anything. We're actually winning, like, on this turn, right? Yeah, actually, we are, in fact, winning on this turn. Cool. Anyway, let's go. Crush. Thank you, Paraffin Enforcer Floor. Very cool. Turned around to becoming very strong at the end. Obviously very powerful into the Divinity where I can scale the rage constantly. You also have Fade's first blade helping. It teetered a bit in the mid game though, right? We had to think those turns through. I think that this will be a good episode simply because it encouraged me to think a lot, right? Let's go to the run summary. I think that this was a good one. Like I said, because I had to think a lot and I think I made some good optimizations along the way. I think there were some good pickups. You know, that early game Entombed Explosive plus Molten Encasement, clutch. It's hard to look at that and be like, that's wrong. That ended up doing a ton of work. The lady ended up being huge too, by the way. Just, she did a great job. I gotta give credit to my remnant banners, right? They helped out a lot. We had a lot of opportunities to see the second Paraffin Force for the self-infuse here, and the fact that we saw it was strong. You know, it was great. I was like, cool. And then the lady was surprisingly a good pickup. I don't think she actually died once after I got her the Endless, but this did secure it, right? Which matters because I was dumpstering a ton of morsels. But more importantly, I was dumpstering those morsels with Memorial Fund, which was huge. So honestly, just a good run overall. I think we answered all the questions. Taking things like Wicklash over the draft, tough decision. But in truth, I'm pretty confident the Wicklash was way better. So yeah, very strange, odd kind of, Umbra melting, right? It's a classic challenging run, but we take these. So yeah, awesome. And that's about all I got for you. So brings us up to 119 on the series. And hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.